Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to see what is the difference between path variable and request param. So here if you see path variable and request param look similar, but there is a slight difference in use cases of this. So when to use path variable, whenever your resource you need to identify on the server, at that time what you will do, you will pass it as a path variable. And when you will use request param, for example, you need to filter some record or pagination, you need to pagination. At that time, what you will do, you will pass it as a request param or any product you want to search. At that time, you will use this request param. So how we can use this? So here you should get product request param required false. So by default, it is a true. If it is a true, that means you need to pass the query string. Otherwise, your application will throw the error. So therefore, it is I have made it is required false, and we are using string category. So category, I am sending it as a parameter to the our request URL. So let's see this with the example here. So here I have one example with get product. So what I am doing for this request for this URL, I am passing this one. So it will what it will do in the server, it will identify these resources by the ID. So I am passing this one as ID. So this resource it found by the ID. And what about the request param? So if you see, I am passing this as a query string category equal to electronics. So based on this, it will search the record from the our database and return the result to back to the client. That is the big difference between the at the rate request param and at the rate path variable. There is another use case also. So if you see path variable used to extract values from the URL path and it represent part of the URL itself. Mostly used when data is required for resource identification and it is common in the RESTful APIs. Whereas request param used to extract query parameter from the request URL, optional or mandatory parameter values. So it is optional and mandatory based on the our requirement, and it is often used for filter, pagination, and search. That's all from this video. I hope you understand the difference between these both tools. If you like the video content of the video, please do like, share, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching this video, guys.